Anything you say, I'll do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. I wish that I could take a journey through your mind. Oh, I find emotions that you always try to hide, baby. Anyway, alright, so if you feeling angry, if you feeling frustrated, your boy Josh is here to save the day. It is part of the journey, it is part of the plan, you feel me? It's part of the plan. God want to put you through these emotions so you can get to where you need to go, you feel me? Everything's not going to be cupcakes, rainbows, you know what I'm saying? What else is soft? Like, pillows, feel me? Like, everything not going to be all peach and cream. Sometimes it's part of the process, sometimes it's part of the plan. You got to get frustrated because in the midst of frustration, what do? You think. So while you thinking, in the process of thinking, you sometimes become creative. You ever know? You know what's crazy? Sometimes we get frustrated and angry, and then a blessing comes out of it, or some form of creativity comes out of it, and we never even appreciate the fact that us becoming angry basically manifested something, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying, if you feeling good and you create something, you be like, yeah, see, I was in a good mood, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z, right? Listen, I had a situation, you know, my most recent song, Motion. Check out my most recent song, Motion, on my TikTok account, or just Google Josh Different, new song, Flex, and Google it, right? That song, Motion, that I made, best song that I made, I mixed and mastered it, produced it, all of that, right? The best song I made was literally right after I was going through it emotionally in regards to dealing with, past situations. I'm not even going into detail. But basically, that toxic, angry situation manifested the best song I ever created. So I got to be grateful in the midst of realizing something that made me frustrated and angry created something positive in my life. So think about that sometimes. Sometimes you in the midst of being angry and frustrated, but it might create something great. Being angry and frustrated is not always a bad thing. Like, we always want, life start going good, and out of nowhere we get angry and frustrated and automatically assume like, oh my God, everything's going downhill. Nah, you might be in a phase where you gotta sit in that feeling in order for you to create or manifest something. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna share this right here. God called you to do good, even if it means suffering, just as Christ suffered for you. He is your example, and you must follow his steps. He did not retaliate when he was insulted, nor threaten revenge when he suffered. He left his case in the hands of God, who always judges fairly. You know what's crazy when I think of that? Because like, when you grow up in a neighborhood, you feel me? We're basically taught to operate the opposite of the way God thinks. Which, think about what God brings: peace, joy, calmness. So why do you think the hood is so chaotic? Because nobody's authentically connected to God. A lot of people say, I'm Christian. Oh yeah, I go to church, but on Saturday they turning up. They might turn up on Sunday night after they, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that everybody got, like I said, I'm not religious, so I'm not saying everybody got to follow all of that to a T or nothing like that. You feel me? I'm just saying, think about how you operate can be completely against what you supposedly believe. That's the only point I'm trying to make. I'm not saying that people gotta, not do nothing. I'm not judging nobody. Like, my slogan is, I'm different, you different, we different. That's all I'm saying is practice what you preach. You feel what I'm saying? At least try to. Like, nobody perfect. Like, we all sin or whatever the case may be. But don't allow you saying we all sin to minimize what you supposedly are following as a believer, right? Come on. At least try. But, like I was saying, God probably brings anger into your life for a reason, because we come here to, experience. So when you come here, you got to experience every emotion. It's not just about, oh, I didn't get to turn up this week, or I didn't, my thing didn't go viral, or I'm not making the money I want to make. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for every emotion, or at least try to. You feel what I'm saying? At least try to.